Oh man, it's the fall of the year. We're headed to Pickwick, Alabama. We're going to put it at Sheffield. This is a really big lake. It spans from Alabama through Mississippi on up into Tennessee. We're going to be on the upper portions of it today, and this is where those big smallmouth live. That's what we're going to target today. Stick with us, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Timmy Horton Outdoors.
Take a ride along with me in the great outdoors. Another perfect sunrise to behold. The eagles cry, the offspring flies, the water moves my soul. Timmy Horton Outdoor Show.
Brought to you by Duggett Fishing, Nitro Boats, Profound Outdoors, Bass Pro Shops,
That's
North Alabama.
I tell you what's cool is, you know, we've had some rain, a lot of rain. And one thing that happens in the Tennessee River is even when East Tennessee gets a lot of rain, it really affects how the river flows down into Alabama and on up into Kentucky. It affects all of it. And they've been running about 70,000. A lot of water has been coming through the lakes, and that really positions these smallmouths up on these shallow gravel bars. A lot of history with that I've had here in the past in Colbert County, Alabama. So we're really looking forward to getting out there today and seeing if we can get that smallmouth bite going. What I like about the current is it positions them on that pea gravel on those bars, and you can really catch them. Beautiful morning. I love seeing the current coming around the rocks like that, man. They're really generating some water. Get your heart pumping a little bit. All about that current when you're dealing with smallmouth. We're gonna talk about that a lot today. And got a little sun, mixture of clouds. Oh. See, we're coming up to this little bar right here at the head of this island. You know, a lot of smallmouth, everything is about upstream with the current coming down where it hits right on this. You can see we're coming up on it now, 7-8 foot. This is just right. One of those rough gravel bottoms too. Get the magic cam going. Man, beautiful day. Beautiful. I love these crisp fall mornings. You know, we've been putting up with the heat and humidity here in Alabama all summer. You get a morning like today and it is really nice. Currents flowing, everything's setting up right. You know, we got a front coming through this evening. You hear me talk on my shows, I like to fish out in front of fronts. It's when those fish are really biting, you know. So we're gonna have some wind coming in later today. It's supposed to really get up to 15, 20 miles an hour later this evening. But this is the calm before the storm. With the current flowing, the smallmouth should be snapping. And you can see you get the clarity of the down vision. You can actually see the rock, the pea gravel up on that bar. But right here on this front side is where we're going to be setting. So I'm going to pull off of it just a little bit and cast back up on it. That's where they're going to be holding. A lot of times where that gravel is, you get that wash and all those mussel shells, which is where Mussel Shoals got its name from. Well, I'm really in them right there. Good. There we go. Oh yeah, now he's gonna jump. That fish stayed down all the way to the boat. Oh yes, man, they are so pretty. That is the first sun comes out this morning. It's light line. You know, smallmouth are very keen in the fact that, oh, that's a pretty one too, man. he is full of. My worm off. That is awesome. Man, they color up pretty. Beautiful fish. You know, light line is important not only from, obviously the visual standpoint, smallmouth can see it, but when you're dealing with this current, if you've got a 12 or a 14 pound test, it's really going to pull the line down and it's not going to flow right. Your bait's not going to flow right. So the light line is also important from that aspect. We landed that fish. We're going to crank up and idle back up to get back on that spot. Yeah, you can see on that upper depth finder there, we're coming back up on it. When you fight a fish like that, the current's moving. Instead of using your trolling motor, just crank up and idle back to it. It's so important. There's probably fish all up and down through here. But one thing I know for a fact, they're sitting on that bar there because I just caught one. And smallmouth will school up. They won't get in on the Tennessee River in as big of schools as you'll see with the largemouth. A lot of times, generally, you can catch 5 or 6 off one spot.